Do you know what the secret of any captivating film is? Any book that is impossible to put down? 3 simple words. Something went wrong. It is precisely when the hero's lives turn into a roller coaster that we cannot tear ourselves away from the screen, because it is at this moment that the real story begins. Now try to mentally watch such a film to the end. A guy meets a girl. They fall in love at first sight. A wedding like in a fairy tale. And that's it. No quarrels. No misunderstandings. Children are born obedient. Like little angels. Goals are achieved easily, as if by a snap of fingers. Money flows like a river. Health is iron. They grew old in embrace. Died on the same day, holding hands. Boring? Very much so. This is not a film, but an instruction manual for a refrigerator. And yet it is precisely such a cloudless life that most of us strive for. But here is Titanic. There everything goes to hell from the very beginning. Social barriers. Engagement to the wrong person. The ship sinks. The hero dies in icy water. And we watch this with bated breath, with tears in our eyes. Millions of people cry in movie theaters, and then rewatch this film again and again. Or take Game of Thrones. There nobody knows who will survive in the next episode. And Harry Potter, an orphan boy whom they want to kill from infancy. And what? We read these books to tatters. Do you see the paradox? Our mind craves stability, like a plant craves water. But for the soul, stability is death. Imagine a perfectly calm lake. Beautiful? Yes, but this is dead water. But a mountain river with rapids and waterfalls. It is alive. It breathes. It captivates. Our mind has a clear plan of how everything should be. It makes detailed schemes, builds graphs, plans years ahead. And life has its own script. And when these scripts collide head on, like 2 trains on the same rails, we suffer. Remember your life. How many times did your plans collapse? How many times did you think, now everything will definitely go according to plan? And what? Life again threw surprises. Like a magician. Cards from a sleeve. Do not believe those who promise to teach you to fulfill all desires. Achieve any goals. Subjugate the world to your will. This is a beautiful lie. This is like promising to teach how to control weather or stop time. Life is arranged completely differently. Life is not a chess game where you can calculate all moves. Life is jazz. There is a main melody, but the main thing is improvisation. And is it not wonderful that nobody knows what note the next musician will take? Think about your favorite memories. I bet most of them are connected not with perfectly planned events, but with surprises. That rain that ruined the picnic, but you found a cozy cafe and talked all night. That flight that was delayed, and you met an interesting person at the airport. That job from which you were fired, and which led you to your true calling. Nobody can always win. Even great athletes lose. Even brilliant directors make failed films. Even the most successful businessmen fail. And this is not a bug. This is a feature. This is not a system error. This is the system itself. And that is precisely why we love life. That is precisely why living is so thrillingly interesting. If we knew everything in advance, it would be like reading a detective story, knowing in advance who the killer is. But here you probably have a question. How to be happy in such an unpredictable life? How not to go crazy from this uncertainty? Here is the main secret that will change your perception forever. Mistakes and failures simply do not exist. This is a mirage, an illusion of our mind. There are only 2 options. Either success, when you achieved your goal, or experience, when the goal is not yet achieved. That's it. There is no third option. Imagine that life is a huge video game. When you die in the game, you do not consider yourself a failure, do you? You simply gain experience, study the level, become stronger, and on the next attempt you go further. Experience brings us closer to the dream. Like each step brings a traveler closer to the mountain peak. Experience fills life with life, giving energy. Like rain fills the earth with strength for new shoots. There are no failures. There are very experienced people. Thomas Edison unsuccessfully invented the light bulb 1,000 times. But he did not consider these failures. He said, I found 1,000 ways how not to make a light bulb. And you are surely also a very experienced person. Otherwise, you would be simply outrageously happy and would not be looking for answers. Would not be listening to this video now. Your experience is your wealth, your capital, your wisdom. And now, a simple practice that will change your life. Many problems will disappear, and life will become a real celebration. The practice is called simply, HOORAY. We are not able to see the entire script of our life. All troubles lead to success, but we do not see this in the moment. Look back, and you will understand. All the good in your life appeared thanks to those events that you then considered bad. Your task is to teach the mind not to resist life, to find good in everything. Everything that happens is for the better. Late for work? Congratulate yourself as if you won the lottery. Rejoice and say, HOORAY! Super! I'm lucky. I'm great. Thank you. Life. Fired? HOORAY! Got sick? HOORAY! Lost keys? HOORAY! Cut off on the road? HOORAY! The needed item is not in the store? HOORAY! Forgot to fulfill a promise? HOORAY! Still not famous? Not a millionaire? Did not find love? Had a fight? HOORAY! 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 Just play. Turn off the inner critic. The mind will grumble. What are you rejoicing about? Fool, we need to fight circumstances. Be offended at life, and you rejoice, as if you do not know that this event is bad. Count your HOORAYs. Today 10. Tomorrow already 15. The mind will insist. If we rejoice, we will not achieve goals. This is a great delusion. Believe me. Goals are not achieved from fear and stress. Goals are achieved playfully, cheerfully. The main thing is to say HOORAY from a pure heart. Sincerely. Like a child, try to rejoice with all your heart. Feel that you are lucky. Praise yourself and thank life for this celebration, for this gift. After some time, you will feel amazing lightness and joy. This is amazing. It seems you should worry and be sad, but you feel good. Simply good from the fact that you exist, that everything goes as it goes. Someone will say, this is self-deception. This is wrong. And you know what? They are right. We really deceive ourselves. And perhaps this is even wrong. But tell me honestly, do fear, resentment, sadness, melancholy, nervousness help you achieve goals? Do they contribute to good mood? Do they make your life better? If yes, continue to be sad, despondent, grieve, complain about life and suffer. But if you decide to make life easier for yourself, practice this simple exercise every day. When something goes wrong, shout HOORAY, and you will be amazed at how happy a person you will become. If you have questions or wishes, be sure to write in the comments. I will answer each one. And subscription will help you receive new information and become a participant in this amazing process of life cognition. Remember, something went wrong. And this is wonderful.